I'm more Biafran than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafrans be coach papa. I'm a hyper for the weekend. I'm more Biafrans than you are. I'm both member than you are. Biafrans be coach papa. I'm a hyper for the weekend. Ready for me. I keep on one night I see. Ready for me.
Hello, hello, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I welcome you today. Today is 8th of May 2026, and I welcome each and every one of you. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Join me from wherever you are watching, and let us continue. My people, this platform is for Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And if you are not one of us, please, you are not going to, you are not allowed to come here and speak bad of Biafrans, because we Biafrans, we have seen a lot, we have taken a lot. We are the ones wearing the shoe and we know where it hurts. You are only invited and allowed to come here, make your comments responsibly and respectfully. Join us from wherever you are watching and let us continue. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ekene m unu. Ekene m nwoke, ekene nwanyị. Tata bụ Fraịde, bulukwa eke n'afịa ndị Igbo. Anyị si n'okike abịa ma ga-eketela anyị ife ọma. Taa bụ eke, ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwanyị mma. Ndị be anyị join na ife anyị na-eme. Na ugo ebelugonu na mgbagbu. Ugo ebelugokwa na mgbagbu. Onye chezikwana echi dị ime. Bịanụ sonye n'ife anyị na-eme, maka na onwere ọkwa ife dịka Naijiria. Naijiria bụ ndị mba ọzọ nwe Naijiria. Ife mere eji akpọ unu Naijiria bụkwa na be anyị ka ọ dị. Ya ndị be anyị join anụ m ka unu wee nwee ike ghọta ife unu tosiri ime, ka anyị wee rapụ Naijiria. Join me and let us continue. Biafrans, when you look at the topic, you will see what is written there. And that is where I am going to take up today's topic, followed by our funding. We all know that our funding takes place on Saturdays. And what is it all about? We have to fund our government in exile and ensure that our government is well equipped, because right now, the level we are in our freedom fight is a diplomatic stage whereby you have to finance your government. Your government will have the ample opportunity to use its resources to keep fighting on. We are not going to stop until it is completely over. So my people, join me as I start with what our Prime Minister said, how Nigeria terrorist government has been making it easy for our freedom. So my people, let's get it on from here.
Okay. All right, Biafran people, thank you so much. We are back on air, and we wish to appreciate our guest that we just had few minutes ago. He spoke very well and went very far on what some of you have even ignored. Even your result that some of you don't even acknowledge. Dr. Michael Rubin had to let you know that the American government takes what you're doing very serious, and it is creating a lot of impact. The PM is here to talk to you guys before he retires for his other official duties. PM of the Biafran people, the stage is yours. And the Biafran people await you. Yeah.
Thank you. Biafra is here. When I keep saying Biafra is here, some don't understand what we're talking about. We all heard from Michael Rubin about our work in Washington, D.C. While you have some fools that are saying we just go there to take picture, it's not about lobbying and taking picture. That is misinformation. It breaks my heart to see that some people are reasoning that way. Someone who cannot reason proper, how do you think that person will help you in your cause? I remember how many times I appreciate Michael Rubin because of his insight, his knowledge, his expertise. I heard someone, not just him, a lot of people are saying all we do is go to Washington, D.C. and snap pictures with members of Congress. If it is that easy, even if it is easy, you go snap your picture. These are men and women that are serving the entire world. Any decision made from Capitol Hill, from Washington, D.C., it have a big impact in the whole world, in the global community. The congressmen and women, both the senators, they are very powerful. One of them can cause a world war. One of them can make this world a better place. One of them can make this world a bad place. One vote, just one vote, to tell you how powerful they are. To even have a handshake with them or to have a meeting with them, if it is for 1 minute, it is a good deal and it's something on to be celebrated, because you're talking about the lawmakers that make decisions that impact the whole world. Our work in Washington, D.C. is speaking louder. Michael Rubin, for some of you that don't know what a think tank represents in America, Google it, do your research. The government of the United States of America, the government of this free world, listen to them. The insight, the knowledge, what they bring to the table. The government can't do it alone. The government work with groups like think tanks. Yes. Biafrans, you all heard from Michael Rubin, what he said about our work, about our activity. Yes, he's familiar, he's following, and he is a man who say the way it is. He condemn evil, and based on training, just like Minister of Information asked him, how do you know the future? How you don't know the future? All you do is that you go based on event. You go based on what is happening. Yes, those with common sense know what I'm talking about. You analyze the situation. When you see Iran sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria, Turkish coming in, all these countries that abet and support and sponsor terrorism coming into Nigeria, do you need to even read the handwriting on the wall? What does that mean? What does that tell you? Please, Biafrans, we need to fight and free ourselves. Nigeria is going down. Nigeria is never a country. It's not working. Even Michael know what I'm talking about. He have studied what is happening in Nigeria. You study the event. Actually, Nigeria is part 2 of Iran. Nigeria is when you talk about Taliban, just like what Boko Haram is doing today, integrating terrorists into, just like what Nigeria is doing today, integrating terrorists into their military. Is that not the same playbook what happened in Afghanistan? Where is the Taliban today? The Taliban run the show. Taliban, they run the government of Afghanistan. When we talk about Taliban, it's like we're talking about Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Hezbollah, Houthis. That's what it is.
Now, Biafrans, we have listened to our Prime Minister and we are getting close to where he made this quote, which I used as our title today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you once more. Biafrans, we are not here to joke. We are not here for moonlight play. We are here for a reality, for a serious issue. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. Nigeria Taliban look-alike government is killing our people. Tomorrow is Saturday when we do our fundraising. We do our fundraising peacefully, nicely, gently, without using force. We do not kidnap. We do not advocate for anybody to kidnap on our behalf in order to raise money. This is the way we raise our own funds to support our government. So going back to what is going on in Nigeria, as our Prime Minister have clearly listed them out, you all know that many waters have passed under the bridge. When Biafrans were suffering in the hands of Fulanis controlling Nigeria, other regions say that we Igbos will complain a lot. Today is like a rain falling on every roof. It doesn't gladden my heart, but the only thing it does to me is that it gives me the encouragement to keep carrying on. Let me tell you, as a matured person, this is a free advice. You all know that when you go to an advisor for advice, you will pay for consultation fee, which is separate from the main fee of your case. But I always give it free. My free advice today is that we all don't have to sit down watching these heartless human beings to finish all of us before we will rise up to say no, to this evil agenda against that part of West Africa called Nigeria. So, Biafrans, fund your freedom, fund your liberation, and become free. We do not wish our children to grow up and keep fighting like us. We will not wish our children to see what our fathers, our forefathers, what they saw, what they experienced. When our Prime Minister started, he started it this way. Some people will tell you that they go to Washington to take pictures. I have some of the pictures here. Look at it. This is the picture, or one of the pictures. And you will have to tell me that where this group of people have got, that's our prime minister, that's our COS, that's the lobbyist Mazi Elias, and these are Biafrans in the Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C. Tell me that when you go there to take pictures, is it picture for display or picture as an evidence that you are taking your freedom fight very far? These are part of the pictures that they are talking about. This is a lawmaker. Even in our prime minister's speech, he also mentioned that one of these men could cause world war. And Biafrans is not a joke. We are making the move. We are taking the bold step. Nigeria is a country that does not have respect for human life. They don't have respect for human beings. And every Nigeria kept quiet. So Nigeria believe that they are winning. But you know what? Breji remains their nightmare. My people, we are not going to keep quiet. We have to fight and free ourselves. We have to liberate ourselves by ourselves and for ourselves. Government of the people, for the people, by the people. Democracy. This is the democratic system and level where our freedom fight is. We are no longer on the street wielding Biafra flag, telling you that what they are doing to us is not good. The whole world have now come to talk about Nigeria. That is one of the ways that they are making our freedom fight free, easy for us. But let me keep playing the video so that you will hear it from the horse's mouth. Thank you, Biafrans, and let us continue.
And for all you that are fighting our freedom, please disease. And if you expect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to lead from prison, Simon to lead from prison, you must be a fool of this century. Some group were actually disgraced yesterday when they try to say, try to advocate and say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can lead from prison. It don't work that way. When Apostle Paul was arrested, what happened? The congregation move on. The congregation keep preaching. They keep evangelizing. Then Apostle Paul being in prison, see how the congregation is growing. That give him morale, that motivate him. Whoever build a house, you don't want your house to collapse. In your absence, if that house have a leakage, maybe the roof need to be repaired. Who will repair the roof? Is those that are living in that house, the inhabitants. They are the one that will fix it. And if they don't fix it, well, upon your return, you will be angry with them. So please, Biafra, don't be deceived. America know that our freedom is here. We must be free no matter what. Yes. And Marco actually says something that I also there. He made it clear to listeners and to everyone that the Nigerian terrorist state are actually making the job easy for us.
Have you heard it? Nigeria terrorist state is making it easy for us. And you will ask yourself, how? Now, Let us start from here.
Congressman Riley Moore of West Virginia is a member of the House Appropriations Committee and has been warning about this escalating violence against Christians in Nigeria. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You've presented an official report to the White House. You've handed over solutions. Here's how we can end this Christian persecution. So walk us through what you think needs to be done.
Well, so this report that we presented to the White House was pursuant to the president asking myself and Chairman Tom Cole, the House Appropriations Committee, to investigate this Christian persecution and what I've been calling a genocide in Nigeria that's been going on. So we went to Nigeria. We went there. I saw it firsthand with my own eyes.
Nigeria government making it easy for Biafra freedom. Why is that the case? Nigeria has always seen Biafrans as their problem. They have always seen us as their problem. Starting from during the time Sadwana of Sokoto or Ahmadu Bello took over from his father. He said that Igbo man is this type of person that when he comes to a place, he wants to take the lead. But that's not the case. The issue is that we Igbos, we do not live in the bush like the Fulanis. We Igbos, we are very hardworking people. We Igbos, we are developers and not destroyers. We Igbos, we are very hardworking. An Igbo man, you can never see an Igbo man begging on the street unless that person is purely mad. Because mad people, they don't know themselves. And that is one of the cases with all the saboteurs we have. They act like mental people. And they become beggars. Beggars of conscience. Beggars that have no reasoning. Shameless beggars that will come on the platform like this. Instead of talking about our freedom, they will be talking trash. They have always seen us, we the indigenous people, the Igbos, the Biafrans, were in existence when Fulani people came to that country, 1800 something. But they, the strangers, the foreigners, they want to tell the indigenous people where to stay. And some of the gullible people that are indigenous people are so scared. When they see Fulani, they will be shaking like jelly. They will be shaking like jelly. It is only Igbo man who can stand their evil activities in that country. Now everybody is rising up. So Biafrans, you have to know who you are, the daughter and the son of whom you are. You don't have to give up. We can never give up. I have a video for you to tell you that you cannot give up. You cannot give up. You don't have to give up. We can never give up, my people. We can never give up. There's a video here from our supreme leader, Mazi Odumegwu Ojukwu. Listen to him.
Designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have tried to live a Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria.
We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria designed by foreigners. We have found it very difficult to live in that country designed by the British. Designed. That was why they said that Nigeria, Babawo, Awolowo, the leader of the Oduduwans, he said that Nigeria is a geographical expression. Jonathan repeated it. So, Biafrans, you should all know that, you should all know that when something is happening, there is no action without reaction. We cannot keep serving Nigerians. We Igbos are the ones that made Nigeria Nigeria. Whatever Nigeria is today, tomorrow, yesterday, it is the Igbos. We made Nigeria Nigeria. What it is. We are the ones who actually activated that very amalgamation that is killing us today. Without the consent of our forefathers, they rudely amalgamated all of us. And our supreme leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, is here telling you how they made it difficult for us to survive in that Nigeria. And he took a foreigner, Dr. Michael Rubin, to tell you, to remind you that Nigeria is making things easy for Biafrans. And this is what we are doing. How? How they made it easy for us. It's not as if it is that easy. Very, very hard, but easy for us.
We have tried to live a Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria.
We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have actually found it hard to live in that Nigeria. And that goes to tie in with the title of today's program. How Nigeria terrorist government is making our freedom free, easy for us. So, Biafrans, when somebody is making life easy for you, do not miss that opportunity. Tomorrow is our fundraising. Be there. We all supposed to be there. It's not an individual race. No. Holistically, this race for freedom is for all of us. Biafra is for everyone. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ. Biafra brokwa sọsọ ndị bi abroad. No, 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 no. Ọkwa unu nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ bụ isi afụrụ wee kwaba okpu. Remember that tomorrow is our fundraising. Let's continue, my people.
We have fought a civil war, killed so many people.
We have fought civil war, killed so many people. So many people were unalived. For no reason, Yakubu Gowon, just like Musa, what Musa is doing today was what Gowon did. Where is Gowon today? Where are his people? Going inside 6 feet. Down, down. Onye kpatalu nkwaruru gasi ngwele biali olili. That is it. We have tried very hard to survive and live in Nigeria. But no, they don't want us to live.
Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring.
The problem is continuously going on. History repeating itself. So we Biafrans, on our very bold chest, we say no to Nigeria. No going back. It is Biafra or nothing. It is Biafra first or nothing. No matter what anybody thinks, this time around, we ain't going back. An American will tell you, I ain't going back. We aren't gonna go back. We have to keep marching forward. We have to keep marching forward. So, Biafrans, wherever you are watching me, go and charge your pocket. Whatever you find there, bring it tomorrow. Or go to our website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Go there and make your donation. That America is a powerful nation. Money did not come from the air. It is because Americans are paying tax. Americans are paying tax, supporting their freedom. Supporting their freedom. So, Biafrans, let me first of all acknowledge my people before I go ahead. Best Biafra, I love you. Chukwudi, Ndewo, Williams, my sister Obi, Ndewo, Dalonu, thank you for joining. Remember to be clicking the like button so that it will invite more people. When you click the like button, it notifies others because we need a lot of Biafrans to come and listen to this and understand that we cannot get our Biafra by keeping quiet. Because what is in social media today, when you come out to showcase your problem once or twice, people would stop to listen to what you are talking about. And you will gather more viewers to listen to you. Because you cannot understand something until you listen to it.
Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.
Perhaps time has come to revisit. And that was why in 2024, 2nd of December, Biafrans went to Finland to redeclare Biafra. This is the man that made the first declaration, 1967, when Gowon decided to fight us for not accepting the conditions and terms of Nigeria and their producers, because Nigeria is a commodity and whoever produced it or generated it has term and condition for you to live in Nigeria. And Fulani being the product of that condition is not acceptable by us. And today, many Nigerians are crying woe. They are crying woe. So when you come to what our Prime Minister said in reference to what Dr. Ruben said, that Nigeria makes it easy for our freedom, you will understand that when America takes the lead, others follow. Now, let us continue to listen to Riley Moore, the rep, the congressman.
The tragedy and horror that's unfolding there. So, as you just reported, unfortunately, we've had 40 individuals who were killed at a Palm Sunday service, which is just tragic. And then on top of that, you had another 13 Christians killed by Islamic radical militants at a Christian wedding and Palm Sunday. So we
Now, Biafrans, you are watching this and you're hearing him. That man is not a Nigerian. He is not an Igbo man. He is an American. He is a congressman. That's why when our PM talked, he said that one of them, these men that he goes to take picture with, one of them can cause world war. Do you believe it? Because he wrote all the detailed verification of his news or report from Nigeria and sent it to White House. Let me take this video back and you will see it. Just watch.
Congressman Riley Moore of West Virginia is a member of the House Appropriations Committee and has been warning about this escalating violence against Christians in Nigeria. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You've presented an official report to the White House. You've handed over solutions. Here's how we.
She said, you presented official house. That's exactly what our Prime Minister said. That one of these men that he goes to take picture with can push world war to come on. These are the reports, two-page reports that Riley Moore made from his discovery in Nigeria. Oyibo man believes in verification. You do not come and start talking about something without verifying it. And whatever the result of your verification is, remains your report and evidence. This is so evidential of what our Prime Minister said. This report he has made here was what triggered that bomb that was made December 25th. This report. Because sometimes when people are talking and you are looking at them, but you are not understanding them. This report was what he saw when he went to Nigeria. And my God, the man reported at the time that what he saw, that his mouth cannot explain it. And this is where he put it in a report to the White House. So our PM is 100% correct that one of these men that he goes to take picture with can cause earthquake. So I'm very glad that the people making this report are not Nigerians or Biafrans or Oduduwans or the Igbos. They are Americans. So if you think that you are that we go there to bribe them to come and talk. No, this is it in black and white. Black and white, 2-page report to the White House.
Handed over solutions. Here's how we can end this Christian persecution. So walk us through what you think needs to be done.
Well, so this report that we presented to the White House was pursuant to the president asking myself and Chairman Tom Cole, the House Appropriations Committee, to investigate this Christian persecution and what I've been calling a genocide in Nigeria that's been going on. So we went to Nigeria. We went there. I saw it firsthand with my own eyes, the tragedy and horror that's unfolding there.
I saw with my own eyes. I went to Nigeria by the instruction of the President of United States of America, Donald J. Trump. He instructed me. It was an instruction. Why the instruction? Because Breji hearing on the 18th of September 2025 has reached America. So Nigerians know it. Put it on your tin score that we also are in alliance with America. You are in alliance with Europe. We are in alliance with America. And America leads. When America takes the lead, others follow. We are in alliance with them. That was why the president now say, go to Nigeria and verify whether this killing of Biafrans and Christians are true. And he went and he came back and made those reports. Let us continue to listen.
So, as you just reported, unfortunately, we've had 40 individuals who were killed at a palm.
Unfortunately, there were what? 40 individuals. Do you know that America came to Nigeria to rescue just one? One of their men abducted by Boko Haram. They were just sleeping and America came and took that man. To tell you that Americans, they value their citizens. And one of my sisters here said, it is Biafra first. And that is the way it is going to be. My sister Obi said, it is Biafra first. That is the way it is going to be when Biafra comes. My people, Biafra is here, according to our Prime Minister. And he is the one who goes there. Ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si na onye nọ mmadụ nso na anụ isi ọnụ ya. Ọ na-ejefa nso all the time. So he knows. America now knows about Biafra. But my people, ọ bụrụ ife niile onye na-ete nkwụ fụrụ n'enu nkwụ ka ọ na-agwa ndị bie. Is not everything. But my main cause of today is to remind you that any offense that America is a powerful country is because the citizens of America support their government. They pay their tax. We have BLT, Biafra Liberation Tax. We have IOU. We have monthly and weekly payment. You have to support your government. American citizens support American government. That's why America is one of the greatest countries of this world. Today and anytime, they are. So he said that 40 people were killed. That sort of thing can never happen in the Western world. Because African leaders, not every African, but their leaders, they don't value their citizens. They don't value them.
Sunday service, which is just tragic. And then on top of that, you had another 13 Christians killed by Islamic radical militants at a Christian.
13 more Christians killed by radical Islamic terrorists. My people, that is how they are making it easy for us. If they are going to stop killing, the better for them. Because they may say, oh, this woman is now saying, oh, this killing people is the way we make it easy for them to go. Therefore, we should stop killing. If they will stop, let them stop. If they are not going to stop, the option is open to them. The option is entirely up to them because the world is watching them. I can tell you for free that when all these killings were taking place, Rep. Riley Moore was not there. That is to show you that Nigeria have exposed themselves to the world, that they are the worst terrorist country, a country that no Christian can exist or thrive there.
Wedding and Sunday. So we have a number of suggestions in here of how the Nigerian government can work with the United States government to address this. But as President Trump has been very clear on this, if they don't address this, we're going to address it for them.
If they are not going to address this, address what? Address the issue of stopping their terrorist group from killing Christians. So he said, if they are not going to address the issue, we are going to address it for them. That is how they are making our freedom easy for us. One of the ways, I have many others. Let's continue.
Now, we'd like to do that in cooperation and coordination, but if they don't do that, if they don't step up to the plate here, we're going to start to take the lead on this. Now, currently we have 200 military individuals from our armed forces there training and working with the Nigerian military to try to address their capability gaps that they have there. We have MQ-9 Reapers there currently as well. And as you saw, we did have a Tomahawk cruise missile strike just around Christmas in Nigeria to try to address ISIS and Boko Haram, which also operate in that country largely unfettered, which is a terrible, terrible situation. But look, Nigerian government has been trying to make some steps toward this, but they're not doing it fast enough. Things aren't happening quick enough. And these things keep happening. So something's got to give here.
Congressman Riley.
Yes, they are not doing anything quick enough. They are not doing anything to show that they are going to stop this terrorist group. Why? Because Nigeria government sponsors them. When he mentioned that they have sent 200 troops of soldiers to help train their soldiers, then you will make quick reference to when our prime minister said here, he said something like, let me see if I can get, yes. Biafrans, there was a place where our prime minister was asking Dr. Ruben about Nigeria government, whether they are going to send soldiers to train our own soldiers. He replied, And that reply he gave was not totally disadvantaged on our own side. But the issue is that Biafrans are still fighting for our freedom. We are not yet a recognized nation on our own. And America cannot give us soldiers that way. Why they are giving soldiers as the last thing that Rep. Riley Moore said here is because Nigeria is a country of particular concern. They need to give them soldiers to train them. They need to give them soldiers to train their soldiers to tackle insecurity caused by the terrorists. Obviously, if Biafra is now a recognized nation, no doubt America will surely support us militarily. They will. Because Americans, they know very well how these terrorists operate. They know what they are up to. They know what they are up to. Now, according to the topic, how Nigeria government terrorist is making our freedom easy. Watch this. Unafuge, let me bring it closer. Ife niile a bụ mmadụ, and nke a bụ this week, either Monday or Wednesday. Ife niile a bụ human beings ndị egbulegbu. Kedu ndị na-egbufa? Nigerian terrorists. Unafuge. These are one of the ways. You have seen it. My people, all these things, they are human beings. They are human beings. Now listen again to one of the ways that Nigeria government is making it easy for Biafrans to get their freedom. Listen to this man.
In Nigeria, tens of thousands of people have been slaughtered. I preached there in that nation.
In Nigeria, tens and thousands of people have been slaughtered. And the man making this comment and report is not a Biafran, no. He is not an African, no. A white man.
In 2 different times, preached one crusade that would have 100,000 people, they told me, every night. And it was unbelievable. And to see what is taking place with the Islamic extremists taking over and slaughtering entire villages of Christians. Our brothers and our sisters in Christ, I've met those people. I've ate with those people and loved.
Look at the number of people, the crowd that he's talking to. Are you not agreeing with our Prime Minister that Nigeria is making it easy for us? Because nobody will hear all this, see all this, and will not be asking, what is going on? So if all these people are concerned, why is it that Biafrans will not be concerned to free themselves by coming out tomorrow, Saturday, to make your donations. Wow. Chukuma. Ndewo, my big brother. Dalu so much. It is courtesy of Nelly. Nelly is a wonderful sister. Ndewo, my sister love. Ị ga-abịakwakwu olu ndị Biafra okwu today. These days you are becoming very scarce. I hope you are keeping well.
Worshiping with them, and my heart goes to them as I know yours does.
His heart goes with us. His heart goes with us. These are one of the ways that Nigeria government is making things, our freedom, easy for us. That was what our Prime Minister said in reference to what Dr. Ruben responded. That Nigeria government is making our freedom easy for us. If you do not believe it, please tomorrow come to the fundraising. Come and donate. Come and donate. Let me show you, my people, another way that they are making it easy for us. I know that some of you will not understand how this works. These are money, blood money, because these monies here are the monies the terrorists in Nigeria collect from families that they kidnap their people. Some of the women were sexually abused. Some of the men were killed. Yet, they will collect this money from them. These are one of the ways that they are making our freedom easy for us. Because anybody seeing people in the bush with this kind of money will be asking, what is happening? What is going on? Do you people agree with me? Too terrible. This thing you see here is the number of families that have paid ransom to the terrorists. And this is in the middle of the bush. Do you agree with me? Please make your responsible and comment at the comment section about this. This is blood money. Blood money. In the bush, it's not as if this very thing is in the bank. It's in the bush. Clearly in the bush. Have you seen it? That this place is not the bank. This is not the house or anybody's home. This is inside the bush. That's how they are making it easy for us. If Nigeria government is hiding it, we will be bringing it out for the world to see and know our predicament. And for some of our brothers and sisters who are so ignorant, for them to see. So the other side of this money is They go to we Christians, Biafrans, to extort this money. And you prefer to pay the money to your enemy, the terrorist Nigerians, instead of coming to support your Breji government. Because your government operates from exile. Are you angry that some people are fighting for you? Is that the reason why you have decided to be paying the money to your enemy, the terrorists? This is not government house or state house. This is at the middle of the bush. Terrorists. These are one of the ways that Nigeria government makes our freedom easy for us. Because any foreigner seeing this will be wondering, these are money that killers, kidnappers extorted from their victims who are Christians, because they believe that Christians are their enemy. But everyone knows that we Christians, we do not go on religious issues. We don't fight anybody. We always mind our business. And they will tell you that you are the infidel, forgetting that they are the real and original people that God called infidels, when he said we should not be equally yoked with unbelievers. And they turned it round. They are the real infidels. Ndewo Charles, thank you for joining us. Today's title is How Nigeria Terrorist Government Has Made Our Freedom Fight Easy. Because when you have problem and somebody is asking you, what is the problem? You say to the person, look at it. All these are evidence. These are our evidence that we are being marginalized. How can this type of money that runs in billions be in the bush instead of in the bank? Does money get stashed in the bush? It's always in the bank. So any foreigner watching this video will understand what Nigeria government is all about. And like Abacha rightly said when Abacha was alive, Abacha is one of the Fulani that ruled Nigeria in military uniform. Abacha said that any terrorist organization that lasts more than 1 year, that the hand of the government is there. It's very correct. This started badly, seriously, during the time of Jonathan. Buhari, Shetima, Gumi, Malami, Pantami, Garuba, Caliphate of Sokoto or Sokoto Caliphate, all of them are the ones sponsoring these people. They will go to overseas countries, they will get loan. They will send their group to go and terrorize people and kidnap. They will sell our oil. So Nigeria has millions and billions to fight us, including this. This is pure blood money. Look at it. In the bush. You see them. Does this men, these men you see here, look at their boxes. Do they look like bank officials? Do they in any way look like bank officials? Look at this one standing here. Look at his leg. Does this person in slippers look like a bank official? The answer is no. Terrorists. And they will have the guts to come and display it. But when you have party and spray money on somebody, DSS will come after you. That you are devaluing or doing any nonsense to their evil blood money. But look at this. They will post it because they believe you cannot do anything to them. Biafrans, do we have to live with these animals? And the answer is no. This is currency of a nation in the bush. That is one of the ways they are making it easy for us to exit Nigeria. So, Biafrans, let me now show you the other aspect. Because when our Prime Minister was talking, he used Peter and Paul in the Bible to teach us. Let us listen to this.
We cannot be coming to church and be afraid. No, I grew up in the barrack. I was a stubborn, notorious barrack boy. Now Jesus changed me. But grew up in the barrack. I was a stubborn, notorious barrack boy. Now Jesus changed me, but the thing still there body. If you mad, we too we mad. We know they look for trouble. But if you come my house, you can't find trouble. Before you kill anybody, we go kill ourselves. I not go send prayer for you. If you like, say I'm not born again. I'm not going to reply you with prayer. I'm not going to reply. Which prayer? Prayer not they stop that kind of thing. We need to be thinking. Christians, sharp up. Soldiers can't do everything. If we have 3 soldiers here and God forbid, somebody come, you'll be running. You say, Holy Ghost fire. You know they work like that. I'm just creating an awareness of self-defense.
He is creating an awareness of self-defense. Why? Why is he creating awareness for self-defense? This very man here, Olayele or whatever his name, the man that took over from Christopher Musa, he said that this terrorist group, that they are their prodigal sons and daughters. I'm sure that was why this pastor, he started talking about self-defense. And you will ask yourself, why would a pastor be talking about self-defense? One of the reasons I said in this program, how Nigeria are making it easy for us. Everybody, including pastors, are crying. Chukwudi, I am going to tell you this. Please, call me on this number after the program. I need to talk to you, please. Thank you. Try and call me. I know people are busy. Let us continue.
How can thief use biro to somebody just carry biro put for your back, say your money? If you see say na biro, what are you supposed to do? Israel, you know, see Israel. Now there our Christianity come from. You know they see them. You know they see them. You know they see them. Then they send prayer. You see what you do, Lebanon? I leave the rest for purpose.
Yes, our religion, Christianity, where did it come from? Israel. Have you ever seen Israel have problem and they take to church? No, they will face it head on. Israel does not send anybody. If you make kavam to Israel, if you touch Israel, ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ọkwa maka unu ka eji ekwu okwu a. Na-abịa nso ka unu na-anụ ife m na-ekwu. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, unu nwa ka a na-agwa okwu a. Self-defense. Na ndị ụmụaka Sokoto na ụmụaka Jos, yesterday bụ nke ụmụaka Jos, wee luo 1 a.m. yesterday. 1 a.m. that was Wednesday stroke Thursday early morning. terrorists wee wakpodofa ụmụaka fa dia youth onye ọbụla nwere egbe wee bupụta egbe wee gbuo ndị a jide 5 of them ndị amị wee bịa kpolufa during the day oge chifo de fa wee jee na nke ndị amị ka fa malụ ma ụmụaka nwa nọkwa de fa si na that 5 men fa jide na ndụ na fa nọ de so ndị be anyị unu echezi na anybody ịbịa na-eche unu nche form ọnụ vigilante every village by village fa wakpodo unu wakpodo fa unu nwa bụ ndị nwanyị unu ga-aka ndị ọbịa wee malụba unu. You will know your terrain more than a visitor. Unu nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ ka a na-agwa okwu a. This pastor say na ịchọrọ ya bịa bie ife ịchọrọ bịa na ị ga-enwetie self-defense. That is how they are making our freedom easy for us. This is one of the ways. Now, listen to this.
More Christians are killed for their faith in Nigeria than anywhere else in the world. Since 2009, Islamic jihadists have murdered more than 50,000 Christians in Nigeria. And more.
Now, when they were my sister UK, thank you for joining us. Biafrans, we are 20 now. Keep clicking the like button so that it will keep sending, alert and the notification to all the people on my platform. Now, Biafrans, the video I showed first, our Prime Minister said there that people accuse him of going to Washington, D.C. to take picture. These are the men that he goes there to take picture. And he also said something very significant. Our PM said that one of those men that he takes picture with can cause world war. I have shown you the picture of the rep of Virginia, Riley Moore. What he said, that he went to Nigeria and he saw what was going on in Nigeria. He came back and he made his report and sent it to White House. Then after that, America went to bomb the terrorists in Sokoto on the 25th of December 2025. That is what our Prime Minister said. That one of these people he takes picture with can cause world war. And he's not wrong. Now, let me show you. You see this man here. He is Senator Ted Cruz, one of the lawmakers in American government. Let me show you. This is him. He is this person. And this is who? Our Prime Minister. So, ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si, ọkwa ọkịka na-ese, ọ gịnị na-ese ọkịka? Maka na afụrụ dọla n'aka nwa otenkwụ, ọnya bụ okwu na-ese. Afụrụ dọla n'aka nwa otenkwụ, ọkịka na-ese. Look at him. This is our Prime Minister, Mazi Ogenkere. And this is the lawmaker. That was why he told you people that Biafra is coming. When he said that, you will know that ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si No onye no mmadụ nso na anụ isi ọnụ ya. He knows what he is saying. He doesn't just go there to take picture. He takes picture with people that matters. He goes to take picture with people that matters. Let Nigeria government understand it, that we have good alliance with America. They are in alliance with Turkey. We are in alliance with America. And when America takes the lead, others follow. This is reality. It's not fiction. I'm not making it up. Look at him here. Now look at him again and listen to what he said.
More Christians are killed for their faith in
More Christians are killed for their faith in Nigeria. That was the man that I showed you now that took picture with our prime minister. If you think that you are tough, you are man enough, go and take picture with Ted Cruz. Bring it. I will keep it here throughout the whole day and advertise it for you. If you think that your mouth is too good to type right, go and take picture with this man. Please bring it. I will advertise it free for you. Ndị be anyị, ife m notice na this freedom fight, onwere onye ga-eti m ife. Ndị be anyị na-adị ike na-arụ onwe fa. Na-arụ onwe anyị ka anyị na-enwe strength, nwee muscle. Unu fu ndị ọcha unu na-ama jijiji. Ọ bụrụgodo another African, unu na-ama lilili. Na-arụ onwe unu ka unu na-adị powerful. Very shameful. O ife ledili unu. Unu fu eziokwu, unu amekwu eziokwu. Look at it. Just look at it. Neya. Mazi Ogekere. Look at it. You cannot say thank you to somebody who put his time. When they make something you cannot do. When somebody is doing for you your job, your duty, you cannot say thank you. I'm not saying it so that you can come and thank me, because I'm a very matured woman. I took up what I am doing by myself. I'm not doing what I'm doing on anybody's command. I don't owe anybody any explanation. But the truth remains that if a man like this could be going to Washington, D.C. to meet all these lawmakers, man, you got to be grateful. You have to be grateful, because these people are the movers and shakers in this world. Nigeria government in Atundi Ewu. That's why they are running to Turkey. That's why they are running helter-skelter. That's why you see that money I showed you, that blood money, in the bush instead of in the bank. Nigeria money is counted in the bush. That is the reason why Dr. Michael Rubin said that Nigeria terrorists and their government are making it easy for us. So, Biafrans, come and join what we are doing and fight for your freedom.
Nigeria than anywhere else in the world. Since 2009, Islamic jihadists have murdered more than 50,000 Christians.
Since, let me take it back again.
2009, Islamic jihadists have murdered more than 50,000 Christians in Nigeria.
Since 2009, Nigerian terrorists have murdered more than 50,000 Christians. Is more. Is more. More than that. But you can imagine, Know it that this man, he is not a Biafran, no. He is not an Igbo. He is not even an African, no. But he is in Nigeria, and their eyes are on Nigeria. Nigeria is on the radar. That is how they are making our freedom easy for us. People are now knowing, speaking out, saying things the way they are. So, Biafrans, when we are asking you to donate, you have seen the money that Nigerian terrorists are counting in the bush. Do you prefer to keep every year, every generation, you are being kidnapped, you are making money and paying it to them, instead of bringing it to Breji so that Biafra will come? So that Biafra will come. My people, for how long? These people, they know what is going on. And this particular man was the one who advocated that Nigeria should be placed as country of particular concern. And look at what he is saying.
And more than 20,000 churches, schools, and religious institutions have been destroyed, most burned to the ground.
More than 20,000 churches, exactly, has been burnt down, and schools. Do you people know that this week gone, that the Fulani terrorists in military uniform, because they changed them, they will tell you they are converted from terrorists to military. They have been de-radicalized. They sent them to Southeast. They went to Imo State and burnt a school down and used their armor tank and pulled that school down. This week gone, not 2009, just yesterday. So, Biafrans, when you hear this type of thing, it should be irritating you. It should be making you come to donate and fund and liberate yourself. Make sure that you go home and organize and arrange your family very well for your children to grow in peace. Because we do not wish our children to suffer what we are suffering now. Living in abroad, even when you are old, when you are retired, you are still abroad. Because Nigeria government wouldn't let you to live. Or you will be paying this kind of money that I show you. That is if you are alive. Because in most cases, they will collect this money, and by the time you will bring the money, they must have killed your person, and they will still take the money from you. But when Biafra comes, Biafra is going to be the most beautiful nations of this planet. Because we are hardworking, we are decent, we are educated, we are intelligent, we love good life, we respect human life. Every state, we have more than two hospitals each. We value life. We are not killers. We are not destroyers. We are lovers of development and good life.
Scores of Christians and several others were kidnapped over Holy Week. Nigerian officials have been, unfortunately, complicit in facilitating these atrocities.
They are complicit, more than complicit. They are complicit. How can a government, like Abacha said, that any terrorism in any country that lasts more than 1 year, the government is involved? This terrorism started during the time of Jonathan, around 1999. When Obasanjo was there, terrorism was there, but not in full scale. When Jonathan came, because they said that Jonathan is an Igbo man, they used terrorism and terrorist group to make his administration ungovernable. And Jonathan hands off, and Buhari took over. Buhari took over. Since that time till today, and worse things are happening in Nigeria. Political 419ing, political lies, evil agenda, killing people in the train, killing people in the marketplaces. Everything happens in Nigeria. And that's what he is saying.
At the state level, a dozen Nigerian states implement Islamist blasphemy and Sharia laws. At the
Islamist blasphemies and Sharia law, and you will know, my people, that these people are not joking. Posted. The link is there now. Ndewo. Everything that Nigeria government is doing, this is what our responsible and honorable Senator Cruz is saying.
federal level, the government looks the other way at Islamist violence.
Nigeria government looks the other way while the violence caused by the Islamists is going on. Ndewo, my sister.
Adandewo.
Go ahead.
Umu Biafran ndewo no.
Ndewo.
Mande kwetere na mande kwetara no.
Exactly.
More. I don't even have time to look at my own face, not to talk of looking at another person's face. And anybody who wants to look my face can jolly well do so. Anyway, you see, these things that they are saying, I wonder, that person who claimed not to know the truth, does that person live in this planet? What does it take for an adult to see right and call it right? Excuse me. My mother used to say that anybody that see light and call it darkness, darkness will continue to cover the person's face. What is irritating me now is the people some people regard as their elders, or in a more polished version, elder statesman. You know, this business of English is really distorting people's brain. Before you learn English, you were speaking some language.
Yes.
How is it that you went to damn school to get brain? What happened to the one God gave you free of charge? If you sold that brain, bring the money, let's share it. If it's not working, go back and ask God to rewire the one he gave you because it stopped working. And then you might be able to tell him why it stopped working. You know, our people, which I'm questioning whether they are real Biafrans, their behavior is swinging the younger generation left, right, and center. That the younger generation don't know what to do. In the first place, they have no background information. The so-called elders they are looking up to are just more useless than a used tissue paper. why is it that people are seeing the truth, are hearing the truth? Some of our people are acting like nothing is happening. I'm just talking about the ones following Obi up and down, and Obi himself, who is protecting his own interest. And in return, he offered himself to be used to deceive the Biafrans. Only those who are willing to be deceived. Let him come and deceive me. I'm a Biafran, body and soul. Why can't he come and try and deceive me since he's that smart? You know. Now I'm hearing Jonathan coming to join the 2027 race. No be juju be that.
I don't know.
So can somebody who knows Jonathan go and ask him what made him run away before? That thing that he saw and he ran away, is it this bad that time? Oh, so he's coming back to join the bandwagon so he can be counted. Look, Jonathan is more stupid than any other human being living. In fact, maybe he and Obi should go and compete. Who is more stupid than the other? You know. Biafrans, you are seeing the evidence. There's no redemption for Nigeria. Anybody telling you, oh, maybe Obi will come and bring, Obi will come and do what? Obi is not talking about the killings. Obi is not worried about the human beings in the IDP camp. The only time I see Obi complain was when they bulldozed his brother's house in Lagos. He come and is that how we're going to live in? And Obi went back. All along, they've been killing people. They've been bulldozing people's houses. Is Obi blind? Now, seeing that, what made any normal person think Obi is going to bring salvation to you? Jonathan, this Boko Haram, according to the owners of Nigeria, were imported to fight Jonathan. They admitted it in the national television. Jonathan didn't want to die. He ran away and left Aso Rock for them. So my question now is, what is now happening in Aso Rock that Jonathan is coming back? Biafrans, these are the tools of distraction. Biafra is here, and they are bringing people you will think they are your own people to distract you, to deceive you. Aren't you seeing it? Maybe Obi is not working good enough, so Jonathan will come and join the bandwagon. Anybody, unless you're a bastard. Now, if you don't know the meaning of bastard, ask Google. Don't come and ask me. Anybody who is a Biafran, home and abroad, believing that there's a better Nigeria somewhere hanging, and then you come out to campaign, try it in Biafra land, the land will swallow you and swallow your relatives and swallow everything that has connection with you, because you're a real bastard. And those outside that think nothing is happening, you are useless. We are damn useless. You have a government. It is your moral and legal obligation to support your government. In case you don't know the name of your government, it's Biafra Republic Government in Exile, not the Biafra government. That's another Takia. Not 100 men or 1,000 men led from jail. Not the ones waiting for our first prime minister to come out and find people to write another constitution for them and direct them what to do, because you are useless. You have one government. That we have not been officially recognized as an independent nation does not mean that the world don't know about this government. Does not mean that the world are not interested in this government. Does not mean that this government is working alone. Everything is, you count one before you count two, before you count three. You don't count from 10 down. If you have brain, you understand what I'm saying. Come and support your government. And Nigeria, God is using Nigeria to make it easy for you. That is why every day he allows Nigeria to bring more evidence to support your exit. God works in a mysterious way to perform his wonders. He might not come down to wipe away Nigeria and what it represents, but he can use them to pave your way. He can use them to make your exit easier for you. But while he is doing that, which you cannot do, the question is, what are you doing? You are the one in trouble. If you're drowning, you wish somebody come and rescue you. The least you can do is to raise your hand so they can pull you by hand. You won't go and sit at the bottom of the water and expect your rescuer to come down there and meet you. You're an idiot. America come, America come, America come. Do you know the type of trouble America has internally? Are you helping them to solve it? Why do you think you're so important and so precious that everybody should leave what they're doing to come and rescue you? Are you an idiot? You don't need rescue. If you need to be rescued, at least raise your hand so they can hold you by hand and pull you out. How do you do that? Bring your money. It doesn't matter how small. It doesn't matter how big. Contribute. Do your part. God just asks you to do your best. Akwụkwọ sị, nwata ọbụla nwere obe ọ ga-ebu n'ihi aha Jesus. So you don't go and sit down there and lying on your back waiting for somebody else to come and help you. You're an idiot. Our website is open 24/7. You don't need an escort to go and make your donation. You don't need anybody to hold you by hand to go and make your donation. Tomorrow is our fundraising. Sunday is our town hall meeting. You can't say you don't know. If you say you don't know, you become that okenye la asịrị gbuo ala ya sịrị ya amaghị ala egwu. Ọkwa mmadụ niile gwerela ọ bụ onye arụrụ ala. That's what you become. Come and make your own donation. We are building a house. Everybody cannot be a bricklayer. Everybody cannot be a carpenter. Everybody cannot collect sand. Everybody cannot collect water. This is where the division of labor comes in. If you can pick up the fallen nail, pick it up. If you can remove the wood from the wrong place, do that. Don't go and say, I don't know how to hold a hammer. I don't know how to do this. Oh, so be it. No, there's something you can do. There is something you can do. We have enough work to keep everybody busy. But if you think your own responsibility is to gossip, by all means, more grease to your elbow. But remember, there's a payday for everybody. You are going to get paid relative to the amount of work you did. If you didn't even do anything, you get nothing. If you do a bad job, you get a bad payment. If you do a good job, you get a good payment. So there's no way you can escape it. Okay, you're not going to be there, right? You're dead. Fine. Then that's a legacy you left for your generation. They will collect it. The same way, if you leave money behind, they will collect it. The same way, if you leave land, they will collect it. If you leave a building, they will collect it. That's how they will collect the payment due you for your evil doings. So, the choice is yours. I just can't understand anybody. 2026 is almost gone, and you're still confused? I don't believe you're confused. You're just that old man that said he don't know how to dig a hole. Come and support your government. If Biafra Republic government in exile is not doing the right thing, why is their name on the map? I would like to know. Even those people that are going on pilgrimage to Sokoto prison, Onyendu is now an exhibit in a museum that Ndi Igbo, the so-called Ndi Igbo, are taking turns going on a pilgrimage to Sokoto prison. Shameless people. Shameless people. All of you that are making a living on Onyendu's head, you are putting that money in a big bag that has a big hole at the bottom. That bag will never fill up. Every day you are going to be thirsty for more. You'll be worse than Oliver Twist. And when you go there, you don't say the truth, because if you say the truth, it will diminish your income. But guess what? You're playing games with God the Almighty. That which you are fearing will consume you. Whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a relative, whether you're a friend, whether you're anything, whatever you think you are in that basket. and God will punish you. Fasting and prayer will not solve it. You can only get ulcer. God will not hear your prayer because he don't hear confused, wicked prayer. You people are prolonging the suffering of those who don't even know what is happening, who don't even have a voice, who don't even understand anything. Those who are battling with hunger, you are prolonging their suffering. Therefore, you cannot escape God's anger because you are making those innocent people in the village to suffer more than their fair share. They're looking up to you to help them, and you're making life more difficult for you. And you think that God don't hear their cry? You might not be dead though. Go and find Gowon. Go and ask T.Y. Danjuma. Go and ask Babangida. If they can be honest, they will tell you that they wish they're dead.
Yes.
Than
Especially
being alive to witness what they are witnessing. And they are so helpless. You see, had I known is a brother to Mr. Too Late, they can be saying, oh, how did I miss Gorilla of Otafam, Obasanjo? Yeah, he was one of them.
really good.
Let him put on his army boot. Let him go. We have our BLA. Let them take them to Gowon and hand them over. Because he was the one that handed them over. That idiot. I'm glad he's alive and witnessing what is going on in his own side of the town. You cannot mock God. So if you are a real Biafran, or you are a Biafran by default, go and ask those people. One old lady here used to say, she was my friend, she's dead now. Especially when the weather is bad, she will call me to make sure I came back from school. Then she said, how is the state of your liver? So you people should call Obasanjo, call Babangida, call T.Y. Danjuma, call Gowon, and whoever else we don't even know their name. Those ones that fly below the radar. Ask them, how is the state of your liver? If they are honest at this old age, maybe they will tell you how miserable they are. They will tell you that they wish they are dead instead of witnessing what is happening. If you are a Biafran by default and you are a useful idiot, that will be your portion. That will be your portion. That money you're collecting now, thinking you have arrived, God will never allow you to enjoy it. You can't have more money than these people I mentioned. You just can't. They even had their own money when money had value. Not to talk of now that you use a tow truck to carry money and you can't even, and then you are carrying what you bought with it with your with one hand. They have money. They have people guarding them, but they have no peace in their mind. God have denied them peace. So will be your portion. Keep sabotaging what you are doing in the name of lawyer. Keep sabotaging in the name of governor, in the name of whatever you call yourself, including those that say idiots saying they are chiefs. You take $500, you change it, and you go give another thief like you. You buy Ogba and Okporoko and drink wine. And then you're walking around with stupid red cap. And you say you have arrived. You see, I know some families that their grandfather was warrant chief. If you see them now, you will shed tears. That is the result and evidence of money and wealth gotten with ill intentions and by foul means. You are putting it in a bag that has a hole underneath it. You gather the money, oppress the poor, support your enemy, be a willing tool, be a useful idiot. And you gather and you gather and you gather. You're gathering for your children and your great-grandchildren so they won't bend down to shit. But God will let those children be as useless as anything. Why? The evil that men do live after them. You gathered something bad for your children, poor, innocent children, but they enjoyed it though. They brag that their fathers are so and so. They are collateral damage. So will be your own children.
Amen.
From generation to generation, to the fourth generation.
He says
That's
so.
God's promise. You guys claim to be Christians, reading the back of the Bible. You people read it like Nigerian policemen that take your car registration, they turn it upside down. They don't even know that it's upside down, so they can't read it. 10 years, they still keep you stay in the street. They are checking your record, checking what they know or what they don't know. That's the way you people read the Bible and claim you're Christians. If you're a Christian, why don't you act like God, like Christ? Just a little bit. You can't be him, but just a little bit. Make an effort. Stop doing the opposite. You think God is not taking record? If human beings can observe what is going on in that evil forest, that's what I call it, because that's where evil dwell. With a sprinkle of human beings in it, but majority are evil. If the outsider can see what is going on there and shake their head, why not you who is taking the punch? Why are you allowing yourself to be deceived? Somebody is telling you, oh, this one come, they will change everything in Nigeria. Are you stupid? Change what? Can you change the spot on the leopard? After you change that, then you can come and change Nigeria. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you, then you live with your stupidity. I can't help you. But the only thing I know, if you're a Biafran, if you think what is going on in that evil forest is bad, you don't have to be an Igbo person. Common denominator, you hate evil. You want freedom. Speak up. Join the fight. Let's get out of the evil forest. After we get out, then we sort ourselves out. You know how you go to collect mushroom in the bush? You collect it, fill your basket. When you go home, you sort it out. That's what we need to do. So don't go and sit at a corner thinking that Jack is going to do it for you while you are doing what? Bring your money. No, you saving your money that when they finish bringing the Biafra, they will not have money. Then I will be the only one that have money, so I can do this and do that. God will not allow you to do it. Bring your money now, so that you will reap the blessing. Even if you are dead, your generation coming will reap the blessing. That's God's promise. Your generation will reap the good of what you do now. They will also reap the evil that you do now. So you take your pick. Go, come and donate your money. Tomorrow is our fundraising. Every Saturday. So you can't say, oh, maybe I thought they will be they will be closed this Saturday. No. Every Saturday is our fundraising, general fundraising. Sunday is town hall. That's Ebony, town hall tomorrow. No, on Sunday. So don't plead ignorance. Bring your penny. Bring your pukunde. Come and donate. If you don't, remember, you have a reward. Adajisike.
Biafrans, when we come here to talk to everyone publicly and openly, it is not as if we are fixing anything or trying to mix words or make you feel funny. We talk realities. We say things the way they are. You see all that our sisters have been saying with references, with examples. It is just the same way I have been doing this program this morning in particular, with videos to show you what we are doing. Now that we are government in exile, whether you are government in homeland or in exile, all you need to do is to understand that government is government and need to be financed. In our own case, we are government in exile, we are freedom fighters. We do not pay anybody salary. We do everything we do voluntarily. We do everything we do voluntarily. And we do not fight like Nigeria. We are not fighting jihad. And that means that we ask people for donation peacefully and with reason. Because the money you are going to donate to Biafra Republic government in exile is not money for marriage celebration. Ịgba nkwụ nwanyị. Ọ bụrụ ego eji agba ọfala. Ọ bụrụkwa na ego eji eje ịgụ anị. O ego anyị ga-eji wee zọpụta onwe anyị n'aka ndị Nigeria. And onwero even a child of 10 in Nigeria can tell you that Nigeria is very difficult. The challenge in Nigeria is not 1, is not 2, is not 3. For instance, ụmụaka bi na Nigeria, they know that enwere insecurity. They know that plane na-abịa tụọ bomb in the marketplaces, gbuo people. No good grounds for doing that. They know that they cannot even eat 3 square meals. They know that some of their parents cannot afford their school fees. So, what we come here to do is not chit-chat or meeting point. We come here to tell you the truth. We come here to let you understand that that war that took place in 1967 and ended in 1970, approximately 3 years, that other Nigerians that were busy watching, calling Igbos names, they are now crying more than the Igbos. Because whenever they are going on hunger strike, going on the street, you will see Igbo boys eating nkwobi, drinking, laughing at them. Ndị Igbo si na afụfụ ada amala arụ, mana ọ malụgo anyị arụ, because we have seen it before. So we are happy now that Nigerians are what I go now. Why they fought us? Because these Benue people that they are killing today supported them to wage war against us with their two sons, Danjuma and Yakubu Gowon. So, my people, it's always good for you to know where you started from, why you started what you are doing, where you are going to. And this funding is like, how do I get there? What will transport me to my destination? Because every government requires funding. That is the gospel truth. You cannot hear any good news other than what we are telling you. What is the benefit when they say, what will it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his life? It comes to play in this our case. What will it benefit you to carry your billions, all your money, but you cannot enjoy it? Fulani will not allow you to enjoy it. Because if not for our liberation army, my people, you wouldn't have a home. By now, you wouldn't even have a place to walk on. They would have infiltrated that Biafran land and take over. Go and ask people of Bonu. Before they walk, they pay for that land. Before you cultivate or plant, you pay tax. Before you drive your car, you pay tax. It's happening now in Borno. So Nigeria already has two governments. What played in Afghanistan is already playing in Nigeria. That is why Michael Rubin told our Prime Minister that Nigeria is making it easy for us to gain our freedom. They have pushed us to the wall, knowing what they saw in our hands in 1967 to 1970. It was not easy for Nigeria with all the whole world that joined them to fight us. So, Biafrans, when we are telling you about donation, everybody is keeping quiet about this donation, about our preaching for you to donate. You don't understand. You do not understand. So, my people, I want us to realize exactly what I have just said. If you are making millions and you are saving it for your rainy or your sunny day, remember that no matter how many millions you make, if you do not have your own nation, if you do not support for us to get Biafra, you will not enjoy that money. You will not, because you won't have a home. Every Christmas or every feast that you people are used to going to, or traditional whatever, you will go there looking over your shoulder. Is that a way of life? Is that how you intend the legacy you want to leave for your children? I know that our forefathers, they have all died, but they are not happy. They died in pain with what Nigeria organized terrorist groups are doing. There are more than 20 terrorist groups that the Fulanis have now invited, because they know now that they cannot use people of Benue and Plateau. And that is the turnaround of this world. Whatever you do now, tomorrow you will repeat. Whatever you do, you will repeat. So, Biafrans, come and fund your liberation. Fund your freedom. I have shown more than 5 different videos. What else do you want me to show you? Ndị be anyị, kunienu ugobelu na mgbagbu kita. Awụsa batago ọka. Do not ask me. Ajụkwana m kedu meaning ife m na-ekwu maka na onye atụrụ inu kọwalịa inu anwụ ego eji nụọ nne na n'iyi. Unu niile nọ na Nigeria bulu ego na-akpagharị na-eje China na-anata. Jenunu na Igbo mba unu ama eje. Ọ bụrụ shameful thing. Yoruba na-akụtisi unu on destruction of Shetima because ogo melo that audio with Kule ife niile okwu there fa na-emie na-akụkpọsi unu you can't talk. Insurance cannot pay you. Igokwa ani ọzọ ibidokwa ịlụ ụlọ whereas na benna gị dị in bush ọfịa jụrụ ebe niile. Ọ bụ na be anyị dị developed kere ebe ndị Fulani a na akaụntụ ego ga na anọ. All because ọfịa jụrụ everywhere. So they are settling there, coming out to extort money from you. And instead of you to come and donate to Biafra Republic government in exile, you choose to, donate it to the Fulani. That's why we are saying what we are saying. That's why we are doing what we are doing. The other time, one of my brothers, Mighty Dot, he got angry and left because I was defending your position. And he cannot understand. If you make kunyoto, be support all your government. Una nodo neche kobulu ndi ano obodo ibo. One of them told me yesterday. Onwe ife onyanwa post. Munwa zaya kamsi zaya ose mu come back. Mu come back. Nsia mu come back. Makobi. Nsia anamako back obi obu mwazi. Genwa no nwa gị bụrụ nwata so ịma mgbe obi gburu ụmụ Biafra tụnye n'ezi river. Osi m come back. Nsia ị na-agwanụ m come back because ịma na onye bịa to Nigeria na Nigeria be death trap. Nigeria is a death trap. So what are we waiting for? Tomorrow is our fundraising day. Biafrans, you cannot ignore Biafra Republic government in exile. Or invariably, you are giving the Fulani invitation to come and Islamize and Fulanize you. Simple. We cannot continue to eternity preaching to you to come and sponsor and fund your freedom. Ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si na agadi nwanyị daa nda na abụ nke ịtọ agwọ ife obu n'ukpọnụ. I don't think that you people want to die, fall the second time. Makara nkito aga agụkwa ifunu bu n'ukpọnụ. Kita nụnwa Fulani ọkazi anyị wee nwere uche. Kala anyị wee mal everything. Onye fu nwanne ọ na-achị ibe onu. Fulani anodu na gali. Gaining grounds. Anyị anodu here na-achọ position. Now fight for irrelevant things. Fighting ourselves. All when this struggle can no way man and the buyer from with ananya. Mwizizi anu meche na ifulu nwa inanya. Because obu na ini not together. Fulani bo fenkupu. Obulu na nyini not together. Nka na si ogo na akpọ ndị ọcha afa, especially ndị nọ na befa. Or ime mmadụ ignore wee je nweta ife ịchọ, let the person bịa gwa gị anything. O nwere ife onye anwa ga-eme. Ife eji akpọ ndị obodo mbi afa but because far malugo no nwere ife unu ga-eme, and don't prove them right by not doing something. Prove them wrong with your funding. Ka enwere onwe anyị, let fa bịa be anyị, bịa talk to us. Fa fulu ndị Fulani na-ebi n'ọfịa fa na-use. That's why they are talking. So my people, we need to rise up. That igilas video ngosi. Osi unu na Christianity bido na Israel. And there is yoku. Maka Jesus Christ, I na Zafia. Christ. Oh, Israel. Fade ekpekpele ma agha nada. Maka no onye bute egbe. Oge anwa malụ egbe na egbe nke ike. Yes. Onwero ka unu ga-esi onye ọbụla na-achọ Biafra bịa, one Biafra to. How will Biafra come? How will it come when you are not supporting it? You know, we are not inviting you for a meeting or for anything. Just go there to our website, which is there till whenever. Is there. Just go to your browser. Because obulu na asị kita bịa welu certificate, bịa welu animo, welu oil well, like in Sokoto Caliphate. Ordinary form, you will rush there. But this is our website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Onwere onye na-eje there. Because no ka iwepụta ego gị. Unu abụkwana ọma nke ya mara nke onye ọzọ. Every day na-agwa unu, come and donate. My people, anyị abụrụ ndị jihad. We are not going to force anybody. Mana onwe ife ị ga-afụ, iwelu uche gị malụ that na ife anwa dị mma omume. Ọ bụ na unu niile bịa tinye aka, anyị ama na-ekwu okwu a. Before you know it, Biafra bịa. Mana onye ọbụla dị busy na divide, hatred, fight, gossip, asịrị, divide. Where will it lead us? This is the instrument your enemy is using on you. Very powerful instrument. Division. It will not take us anywhere. Just know it that division is a very powerful tool that your enemy is using against us. Ọ bụ onye Hausa jidere onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? Mba, onye Igbo. Ndị jelu kpuchie iru jee court, kpee ihe ikpe, kpegidie ikpe, ọ bụ onye ebe? Onye Igbo. Ndị jere na Finland jee si asịsigide Maazị Simon Ekpa. Because ife niile a bụ plan Tinubu. Na ya chọrọ ka Simon ma Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị free ka ya wee chia his 4 years. In fact, ka ya wee chia 2 terms. Is there on the internet. Kedu ndị o yuzu? Ndị Igbo. Oke ọchịchọ. Anyị na-adị ike na-arụ onwe anyị. We like to fight our brothers and sisters. And they are using it against you. Oh, ife mwute dilum. Nsi gị na ọ na-ewe m iwe ma na nna asị asị. Bukwuo ife ifele. Because if unu na-egosi kịta bụ na Ojukwu dị nzuzu wee nụba ọgụ. If unu na-egosi bụ na our forefathers rejected because Islamic religion came first to Igbo land. Our forefathers jụ. If unu na-emezi kịta omume unu na-egosi na fa dị nzuzu. So Biafrans, asị na okwu na ga-ekwu ihe masịrị ya, mana omeni ga-emekwa n'ihe bụ uche. Egwu ụmụ Oriental. And that is correct. Anyị ekwugo, bịanụ donate. O ife anyị ji ga-eji wee gbapụta onwe anyị. Our finance. Government ada control onwe. No government organizes itself, all human beings, with your funding, BLT, IOU loan. That is how we are going to get Biafra. Now, you know, this is how we are going to get Biafra. So, my people, donate and let us fund our freedom. Fund our freedom. Look at this man na-ekwu okwu ebe a. Jụọ m ma ọ bụ onye ojii. Listen to what he was saying.
More Christians are killed for their faith in Nigeria than anywhere else in the world. Since 2009, Islamic jihadists have murdered more than 50,000 Christians in Nigeria, and more than 20,000 churches, schools, and religious institutions have been destroyed, most burned to the ground. Scores of Christians and several others were kidnapped over Holy Week. Nigerian officials have been, unfortunately, complicit in facilitating these atrocities. At the state level, a dozen Nigerian states implement Islamist blasphemy and Sharia laws. At the federal level, the government looks the other way at Islamist violence. The result is, unsurprisingly, yet more jihadist violence. Last year, I introduced the Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act, which would require placing Nigeria back on the country of particular concern list and impose sanctions on officials involved in enforcing blasphemy and Sharia laws. The U.S. government knows who they are at both the local level and the federal level, and they
Have you seen it? You have all heard what he said. Ask yourself, why is this man concerned? Is he saying the truth or is he lying? Is he a black man or African or Igbo man or Yoruba or Hausa? He is saying it because he has that ability to observe. And he was saying it because he knows that what he is saying is authentic, reality. He is saying it because of his humane nature. He is saying it because Americans, they love and respect human lives. He is saying it because he is in the position. He introduced to the government that Nigeria should be placed into country of particular concern. As a lawmaker, that's why our Prime Minister said that all these men that he is taking picture with, one of them can cause world war. So if you are just there to criticize the government, I'm so sorry for you. If you join Biafra struggle only for you to be able to criticize what we are doing, then you will understand that you are not part of what we are doing. I am sorry for you. I will say myself that those of you who are there to criticize, you are just using Biafra to make money. Instead of donating, you don't want to donate because you don't have it. But we are not forcing people because we are not fighting jihad. We are fighting for freedom. We are not even fighting for position. We are not fighting for position. What we are fighting is for our freedom. The freedom of our children unborn. That's what we are fighting. And this man, an American, is talking to you from observation.
should be held accountable. I'm sorry to say that Nigerian officials are, at a minimum, in denial of the government's role. In October, several officials, including the Deputy Speaker of the Nigerian House and the Chairman of the House Committee on Foreign Affairs, and a range of anonymous officials linked to the President, directly attacked me for saying that, quote, officials in Nigeria are ignoring or even facilitating the mass murder of Christians by Islamic jihadists. Last year, I met with a delegation of top Nigerian defense and security officials. They said they were committed to ending the violence. I told them I would judge their commitment by the results.
They told him that they are committed to resolving the insecurity, the challenges in Nigeria. And he told them in reply that he will take it with a pinch of salt by the result when he sees a result. But till today, nothing. Till today, nothing. That's why Gumi told Christopher Musa that he should go to Turkey. Because they have been lying and they know that America has caught them in their track. They don't want to face their vomit. They don't want to face it.
Those results have yet to materialize. President Trump has established that the United States will use all tools of statecraft to counter the violence. He ordered that Nigeria be added to the CPC list, and in December he ordered the Department of War to target ISIS terrorists in response to their massacre of Christians. I'll note that the Nigerian government said at the time that it welcomed and indeed requested the actions. I find their statements to be somewhere between hypocritical and infuriating.
Yes, he found their statement that they're going to deal with the issue infuriating and hypocritical. He found it infuriating. Nigeria will say one thing, they are doing another. They will say one thing, they are doing another. Now, listen to this.
Help. No matter what religion you belong to, no matter where you come from, no matter what profession, we Nigerians are being killed. And our government, no matter what religion you belong to, no matter where you come from, no matter what profession, we Nigerians are being killed. And our governments seem to be incapable of protecting us.
He is just trying to be more economical with the truth. Their government is being incapable. Their government is looking the other way, as Senator Ted Cruz said. They are looking the other way. Very complicit. And Obasanjo, who made the land level for the Fulanis, is now complaining. That's why my sister Love said, like the lady who asked her how the weather is dealing with her liver, ask these people how Nigeria is dealing with their brain.
We are part of the world community. If our government cannot do it, we have right to call on the international community.
They have right to call on the international community. Are you hearing that? They have right to call on international community. So when our PM was repeating what Dr. Ruben said about, Nigeria government making it easy for us, these are one of the ways they are making it easy for us. Because everybody is crying out. Everybody is crying out. Everybody is crying out, including the ex president Olusegun Obasanjo. Biafrans, please rise up. Rise up. Come and support our freedom. Tomorrow, financially, go to our website. Please, I am begging you, please go and donate. Go and donate. Please, Biafrans, donate to our freedom. This is another person crying out.
Is Nigeria working for you?
That's a pertinent question.
Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, knew the solutions to Boko Haram till he finally became president. He asked ex-President Jonathan to resign because of insecurity. He cried empathetically. He promised to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But now, he's telling us he's done his best to arm the military. Why isn't he resigning? Governor Fashola knew the solutions to providing stable power supply till he became Minister of Power, and darkness pervaded the land. After trying hard and giving excuses like he only plays a supervisory role, the ministry was assigned to someone else. Power grid, still they collapse. The NSAS protests were tagged insurrection. In fact, someone said Aisha Yusufu ought to be in jail for instigating violence. Then farmers were beheaded in Borno. Same person asked Aisha Yusufu to lead a protest. Aren't these people supposed to forbid hypocrisy? Is Nigeria working for any Nigerian today? From leaders hoarding food for the poor, receiving kickbacks from government contracts, to farmers needing permission to go to their farms. Is Nigeria working for you?
That is the question. Tell me anyone if Nigeria is working for you. Complain. Everyone is bothered about Nigeria. That is not me. Oh. That lady does not look like me. She is not an Igbo woman. And she is asking a pertinent question. Is Nigeria working for you? That is part of the ways they are making it easy for Biafra freedom to come. Because 1966, every other tribe kept quiet and the Biafrans were massacred. Today, Nigeria is not working for any one of them. Nigeria has become a rain in Nigeria, falling on every roof. So, Biafrans, my brothers and sisters, we can do this. Stop delaying our freedom. Come and donate. All that money that you people make, that makes people believe that you can make money, that you have money, you have this, you have that. Why don't you come and donate it? Come and donate this money. Stop giving it to Boko Haram. She made mention of Boko Haram in her statement, in her question, because everybody is wondering what is going on. You have heard Obasanjo. You have heard her. Is Nigeria working for you? The question is Nigeria working for you? Nobody will tell me that Nigeria is working for them. One of the ways that you will understand that They are making it easy for us.
Turkey has a lot of Nigeria and Turkey have come a long way since 1960. Turkey has been like family to Nigeria. We've worked together truly. We share so many common things together. And Turkey has a lot of experience that we would like to be able to get from working together.
Turkey has a lot of experience. What is Turkey's experience? Experience in displacing Christians and turning them into Muslim, Islamic nation. That is the experience he's talking about. And this man is called Christopher Musa. Christopher is a name that denotes that you are a Christian, that you believe in Christ. He is walking like Yakubu Gowon. Christopher Musa is a new Yakubu Gowon. He is working with Turkey because of their expertise. Their very intelligent way of displacing Christians. That's why he is working with them. So, Biafrans, is Nigeria working for you? Those of you who are following Obi, what is Obi going to rule? Is it Biafra? Nigeria? Is Nigeria working for you? Obi can never rule Nigeria. He can never. Yes, he can never rule Nigeria. Obi can never rule Nigeria because Nigerians and their producers will never allow you to rule their enterprise, which is Nigeria. Or you don't understand that Nigeria is owned. Now listen to this woman. Maybe she will be my last video today.
Who bought him a house recently in Abuja and why he joined that team. I'm just leaving that with him.
You people don't know this woman. Her name is Ajiana Jatu. Ajiana Jatu is an APC woman. She went to, in 2023, I have the video, but I don't know where it is now on my USB. She said that she called Tinubu to ask Tinubu what blueprint. You all know what blueprint is. Blueprint is something like where you write, put down your manifesto, your plan, how you are going to govern if you want to be a president or a leader. You have your blueprint, your manifesto. Or if you want to become a businessman, you have your blueprint where some of your clauses will be embedded so that no customer can buy something and bring it back. You refer them to your blueprint or small print. She said that she went to London. She wanted to talk to Tinubu. Tinubu told her that I'm in London. Come and see me in London. I will send you tickets. She told Tinubu, no, I am a businesswoman stroke a politician. I can buy my ticket to London. She bought her ticket, went to London to see Tinubu. She said that half of the time they were talking, that Tinubu was sleeping. That Tinubu is too old to be the president of Nigeria. She said it in all that video. And she asked Tinubu, what blueprint do you have for we Northerners? Knowing that they have a lot of alamajiris in the north. They don't go to school. They just have children, put them on the street, and they will become beggars. These are people coming to challenge us. Ndị be anyị, unu ekwekwana ka ifele memo. Bianu donate. Yes, Alozie, Nigeria is not working for anybody. It's not. This woman will see Nia Julu Tinubu Kedifingwe for my people. Tinubu told him in London that, oh, I have no blueprint. And she said that she asked Tinubu, why? Why don't you have blueprint for my people? All these alamajiris, how do we manage them and things like that? What do you want to do for them to alleviate their poverty and their wretchedness? Tinubu said, I do not want to step on any toes. Then you will take it back to what Saduana of Sokoto said, that before you will rule Nigeria, you will sign an agreement with them that they will take you in contract. So Tinubu is in contract. Ndewo, my brother, my gold, thank you so much. This woman said she went to London and Tinubu told her, I cannot have any blueprint for your people because I will be stepping on any toes and I don't want them to kill me. That's what she said that Tinubu told her. Now she left APC. She said to them that they are not honest party. She joined Atiku. She is now with Atiku in PDP. So now Arise News was interviewing her. Let us hear what she has to say here.
No. I did not resign from the Police Service Commission. You see, it's really unfortunate. Mahmoud Jega should tell us who bought him a house recently in Abuja.
Mahmoud Jega, they know themselves. Somebody bought Mahmoud Jega a house in Abuja. This is what they do with our oil money. Biafrans, come and donate. And let us leave this never do wells.
And why he joined that team. I'm just leaving that with him. However, let me answer your questions. You see, this is a country, unfortunately, that is bedeviled with so much corruption.
A country, unfortunately, that is bedeviled with so much corruption. Is a country bedeviled by so much corruption. You know, when you are bedeviled, you have sold your soul to evil. When you sell your soul to devil, when you become devil's advocate, you have been bedeviled. That's what she said. That is unfortunate that Nigeria is bedeviled by so much corruption. That is one of the reasons why Dr. Michael Rubin said that Nigeria makes our freedom easy for us. Because when the world is watching them, do not think that the world is not watching Biafrans. They are. They want to know whether you are this country that came out from Nigeria. If you think that no country is watching Biafra, then you will be thinking again. Because the whole world knows that anything that relates to Nigeria is of no good. Unfortunately for us, we just want to leave Nigeria. So people have to watch us and know our conduct, that we are different from Nigeria. And my people, it is a very high job. When somebody places you on a high job, you have a lot of challenges. The challenge for us is to show the world that we are not like Nigerians. And that is why we want to leave Nigeria. Because they are watching Nigeria. Nigeria is on their radar. Make no mistakes. They are watching us to see the difference between us and Nigeria. So let us listen to her. As I said, her video is going to be the last, and I will call it a day.
If you see, this is a country, unfortunately, that is bedeviled with so much corruption. If Asuwaju were not what he is, with stupendous amount of money to bribe everyone from the courts and everything, he will not be contesting elections. If Asuwaju were not what he is, with stupendous amount of money to bribe everyone from the courts and everything, he will not be contesting elections.
Yes, Asiwaju has just been described how he is so corrupt, bribing the courts, the judges, to put him in. How Asiwaju could not have been where he is. Corruption, and that is Tinubu. Tinubu, corruption, bribery and corruption, nepotism. Biafrans, we cannot afford to do that. If you are planning to do that in our midst, you will not be allowed. You can never try it.
Because from his name to his school to his health, everything about him is based on lies, and nobody wants to prove that.
Everything from his age, his name, his date of birth, his education is based on lies. Everything about Tinubu, his age, his name, his education, based on lies. Nobody knows where Tinubu come from. People say he's a Gambian. He has Gambian passport and Nigerian passport. Tinubu used a woman's name and forged the certificate. You don't know how old Tinubu is. Some say he is 90. He looks 100 to me. There's this picture of Tinubu that you will see. You think he is a man of the other century. The woman said it, not me. Oh. That is my own disclaimer. I'm only repeating her.
He will not be contesting elections because from his name to his school to his health, everything about him is based on lies, and nobody wants to prove that. Nobody wants to prove that because everyone is bribed to say what they want to say. However, Nigerians can see. They see him every day. The last clip I saw of him is calling Atiku the governor of Anambra State elections. Because from his name to his school to his health, everything about him is based on lies, and nobody wants to prove that. Nobody wants to prove that because everyone is bribed to say what they want to say. However, Nigerians can see. They see him every day. The last clip I saw of him is calling Atiku the governor of Anambra State.
You see? From his name to his school, and from school to his health. Health means that he is too old. Too old that he doesn't even remember anything. To the extent that he is now calling Atiku governor of Anambra State. This is the person they allow them to rule in Nigeria. This is what is going on. Nepotism. Everything is based on lies. That's what Ajiana Jatu is saying.
For God's sake, what else do we need? We don't need a doctor to tell us that. We don't need a doctor when somebody is blah blah lying. We don't need a doctor to say it. Look, people must understand that ill health, dementia, is a natural process.
Yes, my people. It's like when our information minister, Mazi Sonia Akparawa, asked Dr. Michael Ruben, how do you do these prophecies? He said to him that it is based on realities, what you see happening, not on wishful thinking. It is based. You can even prophesy to someone in Nigeria today, and the person will think that you are a prophet, that you see, that you are a seer. It is all based on realities, what you see, not on wishful thinking. You cannot be procrastinating. Ife ndị Igbo na-ekwu na ife ịgba n'aka inidiri iji ugegbe wee nenie. She said it, that they don't need a doctor to tell them that this man is gone. That age is a natural process. That's why Flavor Jiwesi, you can't. Breakable bottle have no mequatarism. Nigeria dago with their presidents. You cannot repair Nigeria. So anybody that's in here just obi bu death trap for the Biafra. Factually, iji obi we may one Nigeria. Kafa continue na mi manufa na ami without ekwu ụgwọ maka na Fulani onwere ife gbasalfa a na-ebulu mmanụ n'isisi bulu provided na faji our land wee kpokọta ndị befa niile na-agagharị all over Africa bịa dump ofa there. It's a lie. Tinubu is not 74. Tinubu is in his 90s. What are you talking about? Tinubu is a 90-something-year-old man. He's not, God forbid it, Tinubu cannot be 74 years. Tinubu is in his 90s or late 80s. Tinubu is not, my brother, I disagree with you. Tinubu cannot be 74. Says who? How can Tinubu be 74? That's what this lady is telling you. That age is a natural thing.
When somebody is blah blah lying, we don't need a doctor to say it. Look, people must understand that ill health, dementia, is a natural process of human being. It's nature. It's not as if it's his fault, but it's also not our fault. So we don't have to accept somebody that cannot decipher. That is the truth. You understand? So I am still insisting. And at what point did I resign? I told you from the beginning that I didn't want the appointment. He, Aswaju, begged me. He begged me. He said, in the name of Allah. This was what he said. Let him deny it. I didn't want the appointment. I didn't want to be part of it. Look, I'm a businesswoman. I'm not a politician that makes money out of politics. Go and look at my history. If I want to make money out of this blood money, I would have made it long ago, but I don't want it.
You see? Like I told you, blood money. She even referred to it as blood money. Look at this. Just look at this. All the blood money. See it. All the money collected by terrorists. Look at them. Standing there. Look at their bike. She said that she does not make blood money. Look at this money. This is what they call blood money. Extorted from victims of kidnap. Christians. They are not getting this money from Islamic group, from Christians. Instead of coming to support your government in exile, you go and support terrorists with the money. That's what we are saying. So this lady, she's telling you the truth. She does not want to make blood money. Oh, this is it. There is no how. This is it, Biafrans. I am sorry I did not put this. Let me.
Not going into debates. Why is he not allowed to talk even in rallies? You know what they do in rallies now? What they do is say, let's dance. They start dancing. It's an insult to Nigerians. Even if it are lies, please lie to us. Lie to us about what you want to do. Why is he running away from debates? He's running away from everything. He went to Chatham House. He was asking others to answer questions for him. And Nigerians accept this. Why was he saying that? If he could answer, if he could think, if he can decipher, why is he allocating questions to other people? Are they the ones that Nigerians are going to vote for? I stand my ground. Yeah, I stand my ground.
Have you people seen it? Have you seen it? Arise News.
Unfortunately,
Arise News. They cannot challenge this woman. This is it. This is why Biafrans want to leave Nigeria. And this is why Biafrans should get angry. Yes, Nigeria politicians are 419ers, including Obi. Obi that wants to be used to distract Biafrans. Undi Igbo, unu ekwekwana ka Obi deceive unu. The second time, Obi should not deceive you people the second time. Come and fund your freedom. Biafrans, fund your freedom. Fund your freedom. Ugo ebelugo na mgbagbu. Onye asikwana na onwere onye gwalia. Unu asikwana unu na-asụ ya n'oyibo anụrụ m, unu anụgokwu ekita. Come and fund our freedom. Ekwusikwa m ka ọra m n'onu. Atụọla ọmalụ ọmalụ. Atụọla ofeke ofelisi tinye n'ọfịa. My people, ọgwụgokwa ka ọra m n'onu. I will call it a day from here, and I mustn't fail to thank all of you. Yoshi, my brother, all of you, Alozie, Ndewonu, Dalu so much. My brother from Japanese Maple, Roslyn, Norma, all of you, Charles, I thank you all. My sister love that spoke to Biafrans. Onye ọbụla, Chukwuma, Ndewo, special thanks to you. Best Biafra. And Amaka, Ndewonu. Oh my God. Wow, look at. Biko Ogadilunuma, those of you who are giving super chat, Ndewonu. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Ndị be anyị ife anyị na-emeli onwe anyị. Unu anọzi na-akọ akụkọ by the side. Come in. Ka ime ife a kpakpakpa. Let us go. Biafrans, I love you all so much. I love you this much. And I say, Mechukwu Okike Abiama, when I die and come out again, I should be a Biafran. Peace, progress, unity, and equity. Remember, my people, Okoko them said during the war, na onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. Rise up. Tomorrow is our fundraising. I want to see as many of you as possible. May God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, continue to bless each and every one of you. And they one of my people, and it is bye-bye from here. Have a powerful and nice weekend. My people, anyị ga-adịnụ. Ndewo.